hello.
Hey.
I saw a quote today that really caught my attention, and the quote read, a year from now, you will wish you started today. And that caught my attention big time. A year from now, you will wish you had started today. Right. What does that mean to you? I'm just curious. What does that mean to you?
Oh, a year from now, you wish you started today. You know, for me, so many people want to do something, or they getting ready to get ready. And they never start. And one thing about me, it could be good, it could be bad, I don't know, but it is me, is I just go. I get some information, I get a roadmap, I get a plan, and I just go. No matter if it's, and I bump my head a lot, but I just keep going. And I just, because a year from now, I don't want to have regrets. And I don't want to be saying, dang, I wish I'd have done that a year ago, or man, I don't like regrets, and I feel like when you have an idea, I forget the statistic, but like, is it 7 other people had the same idea at the same time, maybe, or around the same time? My thing is, if I don't go ahead and do it, then somebody else will.
Do it.
And it's not fear of loss.
Whether you do it or not, they're going to do it anyway.
This is so true. Anyway. Some people may, some people won't, because a lot of people are going to be talking about doing it, and they're not going to be doing anything.
A year later, still talking about
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what it means. That's what, when it hit me, it's interesting. That quote hit me, and something else hit me. But they all was both in relevance to time to me. And the other thing that hit me was there was this song that I used to like a lot. I used to hear on the radio back when I had my little Mustang, but I'm thinking back in 2009. And there was a song by a group called Train called Hey Soul Sister. Hey Soul Sister. Hey there, Mister on the radio.
Something.
Yeah. Right?
And they had this like...
Yeah. But it used to be a little slick that I used to hear every morning driving in.
Right.
I was during the time, I think I was listening to 95.9, I think.
You know how to look it up, right?
Came in the morning, whatever, right? But it was one of those songs and so when I heard it today, it immediately took me to that time when I was working at this particular job, and I used to hear it every morning. And then it hit me that, man, that was in 2009. Is that like what? What were 2000? Is that like 7 years ago, basically?
That's a while ago.
You see what I'm saying? And it hit me like, man, time flies before you know it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why? It felt like it just a couple of years ago, but it wasn't. It was dang on there 10 years now.
Right.
And I go back to that saying, how did I say it again? A year from now, you'll wish you had
started today.
Meaning time go by so quick that we keep saying, I'm going to do this, or I want to do this in a year. And look, if we had started it today, what would have happened by a year from now? We would be a year in. If I said to myself, no matter how old I am, and I'm 50 years old now, right? And if God willing, I'll see 51 next month in August. But if I say, just for the first time, I'm going to learn to play the guitar. You know what I'm saying? So, but I never pick up that guitar. Because I may pick it up one time and, oh man, this is rough. Getting calluses on my fingers and all that kind of stuff. Whereas, if I'd have just stuck with it and done my homework, where would I be a year from now? But as opposed to never picking it up a year from now, where would I be on that guitar? If I wanted to build or create, if I wanted to build a magazine or create a radio station or whatever, like I said, and I'm a year from now and I'm still saying I want to do this, when I could have started a year ago and I would already be this much ahead.
Right.
That kind of thing is real interesting, and that's all I wanted to bring up to you to ask if you felt the same way, and apparently you do.
Yeah.
Based on what you said.
Exactly.
So.
And you know what? Even having what it is you want, it's about seed time and harvest.
Right.
So if you never get started planting those seeds, because they still got to get the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
it
you don't know
takes
how
time.
much time that is.
Yes.
You know, for this person, the time might be 3 months. It might be 10 months for this person. It might be 18 months for this person to receive the same rewards or benefits. But if you never start planting the seeds, you never going to get anything.
And a year from now, you'll be saying, man, if I had started this a year ago, and then 2 years passed, 3 years passed, 4 years passed.
Like I watch my friends and associates, you know, and even with the videos, you know, I have this one girlfriend, we talked about these videos a couple years ago, you know, and I might have done one here and one there. Oh, I'm so busy. I got all this on my plate. And then I'll do a splash of videos and then I stop. Then I'll do a slurp of videos and then I stop. You know, now.
Not letting the seeds harvest itself.
Not even planting enough seeds.
Right.
You know, and then I look at her, she been planting her seeds on a regular basis, non-stop. And now I look at where she is. Now she's receiving some harvest from those seeds she planted. Because you plant the seeds and you have no idea sometimes how long the time is going to be, like we said. But you have to still plant in faith and in knowing that you're going to receive what it is that you desire to receive in the end. But if you never get started,
and it's not like what people think. It's not an overnight thing. You may be just seeing a person, or I'm just seeing this person, or I'm just seeing this person. You know, I bring up a person like, you know, I like to bring up, you know, Gary Vaynerchuk. You know what I'm saying? So most people, a lot of people are just seeing him now.
Right.
But when you look at how long he's been pushing out there, you know what I'm saying? He finally harvesting what he's been putting out there.
Exactly.
And
because he started putting out, what you said, in 2007, 2006, 7?
He started his on YouTube video. His first clips was in 2007, but he wasn't really putting them out heavy. He's, you know, like I think in 2012, in the year 2012, he put like 12 videos out. But something in him told him, say, man, I'm going to just drop a video there. Now he dropping like maybe 3, 4, 5 videos a day, you know what I'm saying? But it's about planting that thing. When he did that, inside of 18 months, his viewership grew from here to here, you know. And to somebody else who's just seeing it may seem like, where did he come from? Nah, but you look back, he been grinding that whole time.
Right.
So, you know, he's not, you know, it applies to him just like it applies to anybody else. A year from now, you know, you don't want to be saying, "Dang, if I'd have started this a year ago."
And you know, I had a soulmate that I came in contact with some years ago, and our lesson in this lifetime was not to be together forever in this lifetime. But I did learn a lot from him. But it reminds me of his situation, because at that time he told me that he wanted to have a talk show online, and I was like, okay, well, how you gonna get paid for doing that? You know, and I was ignorant to the fact that that is a field, having a show on YouTube. You know, but I was like, and then he gave me a few people's names who were doing it, and I was just like, you know, I had a big old question mark because I was clueless as to how this could really happen. But to date, I don't think he's even done it, because he's allowed himself to remain engrossed in his job and controlled by his work, so that, you know, he can't have hardly anything because the work drives him. He's married to the work. But what would have happened if, when he had this idea years ago, if he'd have acted upon it? If he'd have done something, if he'd taken some of the little steps to move in that direction, would he still be a slave to this job that controls his life, you know? So, a year from now, do you want to be saying, I wish I woulda, coulda, shoulda?
Yeah. Not to mention that you're not even promised next year.
Hello? Hello? You're not promised tomorrow.
Man, he is a clip he made today.
Who? Gary Vaynerchuk?
Gary Vaynerchuk. Okay. It's a brand new clip. He's sitting in the car and somebody came up to him. You know, recognized him. Somebody in the street. And they came up to him and said, you know, they had that, you know,
to do a selfie.
Yeah, to do a video selfie.
Oh, okay.
And said, you know, 3 words. What 3 words you gotta say? and he said, "You're gonna die," right? And she said, "Oh, that's why." He said, "No, so what you gonna do about it?" And she was like, "Oh, you're right. What you gonna do about it? It's gonna happen. What you gonna do about it?"
Exactly.
So it's not to make this morph type thing, but it's basically the same thing. It's not to promise. You know, if you got that, man, if I'd have started this a year ago, once again, if he'd have started his video talk show, you know, and who knows how much of an audience he would have built by now.
Right.
That kind of thing. So.
Right. And that's one of the things that I have been living by since last year. If I only had 1 year left, how would I live my life?
Right.
How would I live my life if there was just 1 year left? I would live it to the fullest. I would have the joy, I would have the balance, and that's what I have now. You know, I make sure that even in my busyness, I still take time for family. I take time out for my mate. I take time out for Rorree. Because if I only had a year left, because it's not guaranteed, if I only have a year left, I don't want to go out feeling like I worked and hustled every day, every moment, and I had no fun. You know, I gotta have some fun, gotta have some love, gotta have some enjoyment, gotta have fun with my child, you know. I gotta live my life. So it's not gonna be all about work. And that even helped me to crystallize where I wanna go with my business. I had to think about, what brings me joy and passion? What makes my heart sing? Because if it's not making my heart sing, guess what? If I only had 1 year left, I don't wanna be doing that. You know what I mean? Bye, Felicia, to whatever is not serving my highest good, you know?
Right.
So
the object of the game is to beat the lame and get up and get it done.
That is so right. Beat the lane.
Cool.
All right.
High five.
All right.
Dynamite. Don't forget, Kato Hammond. What is it?
What is it?
KatoHammond.com. Yeah, that's it.
And TotallyRorree.com.
Doing what we're doing, the things we're supposed to be doing, right?
On the grind.
On the grind. All the camping time. All right. Peace.
Peace.